With no games here in the PACWEST, other student athletes are doing other things. Danielle Groenendijk from the VIU Mariners women's volleyball team joins us. How you doing?
I'm doing good today, thanks.
First of all, how are you holding up through the pandemic? And no volleyball games must be really weird for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been holding up pretty good. School has kept me pretty busy, and I live on a dairy farm, so that keeps me busy all the time as well. And yeah, it's weird not having volleyball games, and I don't really think about it, but even you posted the video of our provincial final the other day, and I watched some of it, and I was like, whoa, it seems so long since playing a game, and it's so weird to imagine that we haven't been playing games, and it's weird to think of when we will go back. Getting, I guess, into the routine of things and competing against others.
Let's hope in the fall.
Yeah, I hope.
Yeah. So you've had some extra time. Obviously, school takes a lot of your time. Dairy farming takes a lot of your time. But you are doing something pretty special called Running for Parkinsons. What is this all about?
Yeah, so on December 19th, I launched a fundraiser to raise awareness for Parkinson's. My grandpa was diagnosed a few years ago, and it's been very close to my heart. And I kind of thought about it, but, never really put it into motion. And then it just kind of came to me, hey, why not do it now? I had a little bit of a break from school over Christmas and as well as volleyball. So I decided to run 250 kilometers in 30 days and fundraise, money is in the process, and raise awareness to Parkinson's through that as well.
So you got to do it daily. You can't do it in one chunk, I would imagine.
Yeah, no, I've been doing it daily. So I think today is day 26. So I've been running every single day before this. Each day is a bit different length and a different run, but every day I go and do some sort of running.
So how long did it take you to plan it? Because it's not the same route as you just mentioned, right? Because that would get awfully boring. So how much planning went into it? Or did you just say, I'm just going to do it and see what happens?
Yeah, honestly, the thought kind of came to me, and my grandpa's birthday was coming up in a couple days. I'm like, I want to start on that day. So I put together a website, made my fundraising page, and didn't really have a running route planned in that. Around my house, we have a mountain, so I run up that a couple times, or we have like a logging road, I guess, around our house. So I can do a lot of different side trails on that. And being on the island and a lot of places in BC, there's a lot of different parks and trails that you can go on. So I kind of just went and knew an average-ish of what I should be doing and made sure I was on track, and kind of, just changes every day.
So hold up, you actually run up hills too? You just don't run on flat ground?
Yeah, no, I run up hills and down, I guess, too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So the number, is that some sort of significance, the number of kilometers that is the total?
No, honestly, that was, I just kind of talked to family, and I wanted to challenge myself, but also not kill myself in the process. So that's how I came up with the 250 in 30 days.
So money-wise, what is your goal? Where are you at? And when does this run end?
So right now, my goal, it's changed a couple times, but my final goal is $15,000. Wow. And so far I've raised just over 13,000. So just under 2,000 to go in about 4 or 5 days. And I have about, 32 kilometers to go. And my last day of running will be on Sunday, January 17th.
Wow. So remind me, where does the money go then? Does it go right to the Parkinsons?
The money goes to Parkinsons Canada, which supports Canadians. They do both research as well as support groups, information, help you get connected, direct you to where you need to go. So it will kind of go to wherever they see is best fit to help people with Parkinson's and to bring awareness to it.
Yeah. Now, obviously, the primary goal is to raise money and it's to help your grandfather. But on a side note, are there hopes of inspiring other people, other teammates to do something like this? Not necessarily maybe running, but something else. Has that crossed your mind?
That hasn't really crossed my mind much. I guess I've received a lot of support from people and just saying, great initiative, and sure, this is so awesome. I got to share this with others, and hopefully you do encourage others. So I guess as I've gone, maybe I've thought about it a little bit more, but that was never really my intention or came across my mind when I started.
Has the motivation been hard each and every day to get up and say, okay, I got to run X to raise this amount of money? Or is the motivation already there because of the goal that you have and your grandfather?
I would say the motivation's already there, especially with my grandfather having it. And this past couple months and years, just past couple months, his health has declined even more, and haven't been able to see him due to COVID. And he means a lot to me. And I think I just know how much Parkinson's can affect an individual, but also others around them, and how there is no cure right now. And I'll say it's not a lethal disease, but it really does affect the individual. So yeah, I would say the motivation is not a problem, and I'm just happy to be doing it, and both to be raising funds to maybe help find a cure or just support them, but also just share about what Parkinson's is and bring more awareness to it.
Well, listen, it's an incredible initiative. Congratulations for what you've been doing so far. How are the legs holding up? Are they okay?
Yeah, the legs are doing good, thankfully. So maybe I've stretched a little bit more than I usually did, but thankfully they're holding up strong.
Well, listen, thanks for doing this. And we'll put the links to the fundraising page on the bottom of the screen here. So if you are so inclined and have the ability, please help Danielle out and send her some donations. So Danielle, keep it up, and good luck finishing things up on Sunday.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ryan.